Okay, so this is a lesson all about the MPC software and about exporting audio files. And I'm Doc from SampleKings.com. You can learn more there. And of course, you can always join us at Sample Kings and watch all our videos directly from our site. So here, for example, I've got my MPC open up and I've got a bunch of options here for loading a program, samples, or a sequence. Now, if I load a program, I will just load the program. If I load the samples, I will just load some samples, right? But if I go to right here in sequences, I'm in the expansion browser, and I go here, let's see, let me look for something here. What is this? Nope. No, what's this here? Okay, dubstep here. Okay, good. I want to open up the dubstep here, right? And as I open this up, you'll notice now that we have tracks here. And we have here samples. So if I open up a sequence in the expansion browser, we get both. And this is a track. As you can see here, this is track 1, kick snare, and there are several different tracks. Now, normally I like to have everything on a separate track. In this case, the kick and snare drum are on the same track, which I don't like, but this is just for the purposes of this session, because each instrument has its own characteristic. And you want to make sure when you're actually recording music that bass drum, which is more bottom heavy, and the snare drum, which is a little bit more higher end, tight, I want to apply an EQ. So I don't want to make sure, I don't want to have the EQ affect two sounds at the same time. I want to get a real natural characteristic of that sound. But we'll play this back. Go from the top here, and we'll press play. Okay, that's the track. Now, I want to export the audio. Now, you may want to do this sometimes if you have a DAW like Pro Tools, Logic, Pro X, Ableton Live, Cubase. What else is there? Reason is pretty popular too, and Studio One's become really popular over the years. And so I may want to export the audio. So we'll go here to export, and our options here, and I'll look at the As Audio Mixdown option. Now here you notice we have several options here. The length, of course, that we want to export, audio length. We can set a longer tail end in case you've got some reverb as it ends and dies out. You may want to capture that as well. And then we have stereo output, so I can get a left and right, or a stereo output, which is 1 and 2 in this case. But I have multiple tracks, so I want to have each track as a separate audio file. So this is called Explode Tracks. It will render a separate audio file of each track. It says so right there. We'll see here it says file format, which is WAV. The bit depth 16-bit, and the sample rate is 44.1. So that's the same bit depth and sample rate and format the session was made at. So I'll go to export, and now I get a location. So in this case, I've made a folder already, and I want to find that folder. It's on my desktop, and it's called Test 1. There it is right there. And I'll go save. And it saved them. So now I'm going to just hide this. And here in the background, I already have that folder opened up. And here it is right here. There's one. There's another sound coming up here. And another sound here. So as you can see, each track is a separate file. As you can see, what I don't like, we have here the first track, the kick drum and the snare.